on Sports Central tonight. Mercantile Rugby. Link Natural backs the Cup Championship of the 53rd Mercantile Rugby Sevens 2025 by beating Pearl Beach Paradise in the final. Intense clash. India and Pakistan face each other in the 2025 edition of the Asia Cup, with India showcasing some superb skills, beating Pakistan and refusing to shake hands in the end. Pakistan management says that the Indian team's actions were against the spirit of sports.
To finish this match, Surya Kumar Yadav moves on to 47 not out. India once again have made short work of Pakistan.
Surprising weekend. The Rugby Championship's fourth round completes over the weekend, with the Wallabies facing a tight defeat against the Pumas and All Blacks getting thrashed by the Springboks with a record margin.
Oh boy, that is sensational rugby from the Springboks.
And Manchester clash.
27th derby, he's going the way of the Blues.
From Studio 24C, this is Sports Central. And now, here's Vinut Varnasurya.
Hello, welcome to Derana Sports Central, our first bulletin for this week. Well, as always, Monday is a packed week because we have a lot of action from the weekend to unveil before you. So let's start off with the Youth ODI between Sri Lanka Under-19 and the Windies Under-19. A fine all-round effort by West Indies Under-19 captain Joshua Dawn helped the home team to defeat Sri Lanka Under-19 by 3 wickets in the 6th Youth ODI at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua. Now, with this win, the Windies youth cricket team lead the 7-match series 4-2. Sri Lanka Under-19, after being put into bat first, totaled 287 for 6 in their allotted 50 overs. Viran Chaudhary top scored for Sri Lanka with 88, while the other opener made 49 runs. The pair added 114 runs for the first wicket. Skipper Vimat Dinsar also made 58 runs. In reply, the home team reached 289 for 7 wickets in the 49th over. Skipper Joshua Dawn was the match winner with a fluent 95. Vigneshwaran Akash was the pick of the Sri Lankan Under-19 bowlers, bagging 3 wickets for 41 runs. The final Youth ODI between Sri Lanka Under-19 and the West Indies Under-19 is scheduled to be held at the same venue today. Link Natural bagged the Cup Championship of the 53rd Mercantile Rugby Sevens 2025. They won this championship by beating Pearl Beach Paradise in the final.
The 53rd Mercantile Rugby Sevens was held at the CRN-FC grounds in Colombo. A large crowd was in attendance at the venue to witness the fast-paced rugby brought about by the participating teams. The cup final was played between Link Natural, which was packed with national players, and Pearl Beach Paradise. At Lemons, Link Natural led 14-7. They added 3 more tries with 1 conversion in the second half. Meanwhile, Pearl Beach Paradise was able to score another try, which was converted in the second half. At the final whistle, the scoreline stood at 31-14. John Keel's Holdings bagged the Plate Championship, defeating Citizens Development Bank 26-10. At the half-time, the winners led 14-5. MAS Holdings grabbed the Shield Championship, beating Commercial Credit by 30-14. The winners scored 6 unconverted tries, while Commercial Credit scored 2 converted tries. Meanwhile, Salam Bank outclassed Selinco Insurance by 33-0 in the bowl final.
Became the champions.
Moving to hockey now, Matale St. Thomas College and President's Balika Vidyalaya Navala emerged champions of the school's Under-20 Hockey Championship held in Colombo over the weekend. 22 boys teams and 22 girls teams representing the 9 provinces of the country took part in this year's school's Under-20 Hockey Championship, held for 3 days at the AstroTurf in Colombo. The finals of the boys and girls categories were held yesterday. The girls' finals was played between President's Balika Vidyalaya Navala and Holy Family Convent Vennapur. After a close contest, President's Balika Vidyalaya Navala emerged the winners and the scoreline stood at 2-1 at the final whistle. SML Senai of President's Balika Vidyalaya Navala was the player of the girls' final. Meanwhile, St. Thomas's College Matale made Vidyartha College Kandy in the boys' final. The boys from Matale dominated the game from the start, and at the final whistle they led 5-2. PGND Dharmakirti of St. Thomas College Matale was adjudged the player of the match. The All-Island Inter-School Wushu Championship organised by the Ministry of Education was concluded in Colombo over the weekend.
All-Ireland Inter-School Wushu Championship was held at the Torrington Indoor Sports Complex in Colombo. More than 300 competitors, both girls and boys, in the age categories of under 16, under 18 and under 20, took part in this three-day tournament. Royal College Colombo took major honours in the boys categories while Museus College Colombo dominated the girls categories. Competitors from the Rahula College Mathura, Visakha Vidyalaya Colombo and High School in Kandy also excelled at the Inter-School Wushu Championship.
Well, let's head into a quick commercial break. More sporting action coming right after this. You're watching Derana Sports Central. Welcome back to Derana Sports Central. It's time to get you the updates of the 2025 Asia Cup. India extended their dominance over Pakistan to 11-3 in T20 internationals with a comfortable 7-wicket win in the first of 3 possible meetings at the Asia Cup. It was one-way traffic right from the time Hardik Pandya removed Saim Ayub with the first legal ball of the match. Taking the new ball ahead of Bumrah, Hardik started with a loose delivery but Ayub hit him straight to Bumrah at backward point. In the next over, Mohammad Haris tried to impose himself on Bumrah and managed only to hold out Hardik at long leg.
Now will that fielder have a chance? I think there is a chance here. Hardik Pandya called it and he takes the catch. The man in the spotlight gets the wicket and then takes an important catch.
Sahib Sadar Farhan though went on to do something no Pakistani had ever done. Hit a 6 off Bumrah in an international match. He then hit another in the final over of the power play, making him the 6th batter to have hit more than 1 6 off Bumrah in all T20Is.
He's picked the bones out of that.
However, 42 for 2 was still only a strictly fighting score for a power play. It was to be Pakistan's last bit of joy in a long time. The trio of Varun, Kuldeep and Aksar immediately shut out all the scoring after the power play. It took Pakistan 31 balls to hit their first boundary after the power play.
There's that big shot. It is a top edge. Fielder settles. Fielder takes it. Excellent catch. Easy catch also in context. Abhi Sharma holds out Salman Ali Agha. Pakistan 4 down.
Now this has gone straight up. Another opportunity. Another wicket here in the offing. Yes, taken. So Kuldeep Yadav drops a catch of his own bowling. The next ball, another chance is offered. Pakistan have now lost half their side for 64.
Hassan Nawaz not taking the cue.
Pakistan's struggles were summoned up by their best-looking batter Farhan going into the death overs on 40 of 43 and getting out of the first ball of that phase. Shaheen Shah Afridi snatched that honour away from Farhan immediately with some clean striking for a personal T20I best of 33 not out of 16 to give Pakistan some hope. Pakistan put off 127 at the end of the 20 overs, losing 9 wickets.
Again, and that has also sailed away. Back-to-back sixes. Goes into the pace slow, that is in the air, there's just a chance. Oh, almost brilliant effort. Astilebri walks across, Q ends it, he will come back for the second and will make it. Shaheen Shah Afridi, he remains not out on 33 and because of him Pakistan in the end rally to 127 for 9.
Chasing the target, Abhishek Sharma charged at Afridi's first ball and hit it back over his head for 4. He then hit the second for a 6 over long off. Shubman Gill then hit a successive boundaries of Ayub.
A strike from Sharma. He's off to a flyer. Smashed down the ground. And Gill picks up 4. That is sublime. That is glorious to watch from Gill. Oh, he's got him! Carom ball does the trick. And Pakistan draw first blood.
Even though Ayub got his own back with the wickets of the both openers, India had raced away to 41 for 2 in the third over. Pakistan's bowling didn't ask as many questions as India's did, and India's batting was able to keep finding runs. The 7 overs immediately after the power play produced just 39 runs and Tilak Burma's wicket, but India was still comfortably placed. All it took was a small final push from Suryakumar Yadav and Shivan Dubey to seal the win with a 4.1 overs to spare.
It's a big one, and it's long as well. What a way to finish this match. Suryakumar Yadav moves on to 47 not out. India once again have made short work of Pakistan. And now
Meanwhile, Pakistan team's manager Naveed Akram Sharma has filed an official complaint with the match referee Andy Pycroft after Team India refused to shake hands with the Pakistan team after the match. Pakistan management has said that the Indian team's actions were against the spirit of the sports.
Leading from the front, skipper, 47 of 37, strike rate of 127. Very comfortable win for India heading against Pakistan.
Moving to the CPL now, in the final league stage game of this Caribbean Premier League, the Guyana Amazon Warriors were able to show their dominance by beating the Barbados Royals by 64 runs. Now with this win, the playoffs and the final is the remaining matches. Winning the toss, the Royals invited the Amazon Warriors to bat first. Opener Ben McDermott was not that successful as he gave up his wicket, scoring just 2 runs. However, his partner Quentin Sampson gave a promising start for the Warriors, scoring a half-century of 36 deliveries with 3 boundaries and 4 maximums. In at number 3, experienced Shea Hope showed his class by a decent 31 of 19 balls with 2 maximums in it.
Ferocious and full toss. Wow, the sound. This has gone straight up and he's turned his back on it. All his fans. Wow, absolutely monstrous.
Then came the nightmare for the Royals' Shimron Hetmyer, who blasted 68 runs off just 39 deliveries, hitting 8 fours and 3 sixes.
What a gorgeous shot! Sailing straight as a die down the ground.
Half century, another one for Shimron Hetmyer. His 16th 50-plus score in the history of this tournament, and it's important.
Romario Shepherd also contributed 20 runs. None of the bowlers were economical for the Royals, as all of them passed the economy rate of 8 runs per over except Chris Green, who ended at 7.5. Shafian Rutherford picked up 2 wickets, while Raymond Simmons, Daniel Sams and Sishan Mothara picked 1 each. After a great team effort in batting, the Amazon Warriors scored 189 at the end of the 20 overs, losing 6 wickets. Chasing what can be called a challenging target, the Royals did not show much sign of positivity. None of the batters were able to surpass the 30-run mark, and the regular wickets fell with the Warriors striking very hard with the ball, led by Gudakesh Moti. He picked up a 5-for, dismissing some major batters who could have threatened the Warriors.
Moti! Pull down! A capitulation of sorts taking place.
Catch it.
Brilliant, absolutely outstanding, Shamahobian. Good enough surface. Hattie.
Dwayne Pretorius and Josephs picked up 2 wickets each. At the end, the Barbados Royals could only get the 125 runs before being bowled out.
By Gudakesh Moti, 5 for 21. His first 5 in T20.
From cricket, let's move to rugby now. The Rugby Championship Wallabies fell agonizingly short a second straight comeback victory over Argentina in the Rugby Championship, losing 28-26 in front of a record crowd of 41,912 in Sydney.
Poor discipline from the Wallabies ensured that Argentina, through the boot of Santiago Carreras, edged into a 28-7 lead.
The short run up, and the opening shot is a good one for Lospum. Wallabies 22, charge down. Look out, there's the chase coming, and then the score. With a stop and go, fakes the switch, and now he's isolated. And now the penalty. A feet.
However, when Carreras was sin-binned with 15 minutes to go, the Wallabies burst back into life. Andrew Kellaway and Filippo Dagunu scored tries within a minute of each other to help set up a thrilling finale.
Here we go. Is it going to be a finish like last week in Townsville?
Ends up on the Wallaby side of this. O'Connor, down Gooner, accelerates off down the left. Filippo, down Gooner, yes! Yes!
Dagunu then scored a second despite the final pass clearly being thrown forwards by Kellaway as time ran out. But one final penalty, a 14th that went against the Wallabies in the match, shut down any thoughts of another last gasp victory.
Under pressure here. Jorgensen under all sorts of pressure. That's a penalty to Argentina.
Holding on.
It's a penalty to Argentina right on Australia's line. The Wallabies fight back comes up 2 points short. And Argentina return to the winner's circle in the Rugby Championship.
How relieved and happy are you that you win this one?
Yeah, first of all, I want to say thank you to all the people from Argentina. As I said last week, they were pretty loud as well, and the stadium today, and it was rocking. It was unbelievable experience. I'm just grateful to play with this jersey. And yeah, this time we won. I think that we do it tough to ourselves sometimes, but yeah, credit to Australia. It's a great team. So yeah, I'm proud of the team, the way that we fought, and we came from the other side. Still lots of things to improve, but we need to enjoy the winning as well.
Meanwhile, the All Blacks suffered their heaviest ever test defeat as South Africa beat New Zealand by 43-10 in Wellington to revive their Rugby Championship campaign.
Cheslin Colby scored a try in each half, and Damien Willems, Quagga Smith, R.G. Snyman and Andre Esterhuizen also touched down at the end of ambitious and clinical attacks as South Africa ran in 6-1.
5 metres out from the 22. And the All Blacks attack away down the left again. Intercept! Cheslin Colby. Good night, nurse.
New Zealand won the first test 24-17 last weekend, but the Springboks were transformed on Saturday. They were more physical in defence and more decisive in attack. Australia, who earlier were beaten 28-26 by Argentina in Sydney, led the Rugby Championship with 11 points, but South Africa and New Zealand are both 1 point behind. New Zealand scored first through winner Leroy Carter on debut and led 10-7 at halftime. But from there, the Springboks cut loose, scoring 5 tries and 36 unanswered points. Their head coach, Rassie Erasmus, made 5 backline changes after the first test, and the Springboks lost 2 backs to injury in the first half. Despite that, combinations were sharper and their attack fed on field position provided by superb set pieces. The Springboks depended on a kicking game last weekend, but in Wellington, the All Blacks were forced to kick repeatedly as they found themselves trapped in their own half and deprived of possession.
They've done it all. They have completely embarrassed the All Blacks at Sky Stadium. A record-breaking 43 points to 10.
First of all, we would like to take the moment to say thanks to the All Blacks for a tough match. It's been a tough 2 weeks for our team. And also to thank all the South Africans that came to support us. Thank you so much. I want to give credit to my boys. We didn't give up. And to our coach as well, to giving guys opportunity in a games like this. It's a squad effort, it's a squad effort. Everybody was talking about a young team. How do you make the young teams experience? You get them to play. So thank you to them and the guys that didn't get opportunity to play.
A short commercial break now. More action coming right after this. You're watching Other Derana Sports Central. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Other Derana Sports Central. Let's get you the updates from the World Athletic Championship now. Two new global 100-meter champions were crowned as America's Melissa Jefferson Wooden and Jamaica's Oblique Seville claimed stunning breakthrough victories at the World Athletic Championships in Tokyo. Newly crowned world champion Melissa Jefferson Wooden left nothing up to chance as she stormed to a new championship record of 10.61 seconds in the 100-meter dash final. Jefferson Wooden went into these championships as a strong favourite to secure the victory. The two-time Olympic medalist and two-time world champion has had a perfect season leading into Tokyo. She was undefeated in both the 100-meter dash and the 200-meter dash. Jefferson Wooden had several races where she ran sub 10.8 races into the strong headwinds. At the US Championships, she ran 10.65 to equal to now 6th fastest time in history.
She has just become the 4th fastest woman in history. With that 10.61.
Less than 10 minutes later, inside the Japan's Electric National Stadium, Seville also ripped his vest in celebration after becoming the first Jamaican man to win a global 100-meter title since athletics icon Usain Bolt, who was watching there in the stands. Winning in a personal best time of 9.77, Seville led Jamaican 1-2 ahead of Kishan Thompson as Americans defending champion Noah Lyles was forced to settle for bronze. Seville was last in the fastest 100-meter race in history at last Summer Games and narrowly missed out on the podium at the previous World Championships in 2023, but he was not to be denied this time. Under the guidance of Bolt's former coach Glenn Mills, Seville will hope this is just the start as with his nation with its sprinting prowess revived. Moving to the Premier League now, Manchester City's goal-scoring machine Erling Haaland struck twice in a 3-0 Premier League thrashing of Manchester United yesterday, giving Pep Guardiola's side bragging rights in the latest edition of the derby.
Phil Foden also scored for City in his first start of the season, heading in Jeremy Doku's cross in the 18th minute. Doku squeezed brilliantly through United's defence and had his first cross blocked, but dug out a second that Foden leapt to guide in.
This time hits Foden! City in front! A local squabble and a local boy emerges as the first hero of the day. Brilliant from Doku. It's the 7th time Foden scored against United.
Haaland, who has a remarkable 7 goals this weekend for club and country, scored his first of the afternoon in the 53rd minute when Doku muscled past Lenny Yoro before sliding a pass to the big Norwegian who chipped the ball over goalkeeper Altay Bayindir. The 25-year-old, who ran at United's defence like a bulldozer all day, completed his double in the 68th when the visitors lost the ball. Haaland, lining up at the centre circle, easily outsprinted Harry Maguire to Bernardo Silva's ball forward for another one-on-one with Bayindir.
From his own half, chance to make it 3, chance to make it save. 3-0 City, 3-point City, the 197th derby is going the way of the Blues.
The match lacked the intrigue of derbies past, with both teams going into the game mid-table after sputtering starts. City climbed to 8th with their second win from 4, while United are 14th with just 1 victory.
What a day for City. They have beaten the Reds.
Ducati's Marc Marquez resisted a spirited challenge from April's Marco Bezzecchi to win a San Marino Grand Prix yesterday, taking his revenge after the crashing out of lead in Saturday's sprint and inching closer to the MotoGP title this year.
It would be his first championship victory since 2019 and crown a comeback from an injury nightmare which began when he broke his right arm at the start of the 2020 season. He claimed a career 99 GP win across MotoGP, Moto2 and Moto3 from 4th on the starting grid, winning a brilliant battle with Aprilia's pole sitter Marco Bezzecchi, who won Saturday's sprint after Marc Marquez crashed while in the lead. Just as during Saturday's sprint race, Marc Marquez charged past Fabio Quartararo and his brother Alex Marquez at the green light to nestle in behind Italian Bezzecchi. But unlike on Saturday when the Spaniard slid off the track after overtaking Bezzecchi, he made no such mistake once he snuck into the race lead during lap 12. He pounced on a slip from Bezzecchi, who went wide on a corner during lap 12 and from there rode expertly to seal his 11th GP win of a phenomenal season in which he has also won 14 of 16 sprints.
More motorsports updates now. Sebastian Ogier clinched his 5th victory of the season Rally Chile yesterday to move to the top of the World Rally Championship standings, beating Toyota teammate and title rival Elfyn Evans in a commanding performance. The 8 times world champion in his 200th WRC start pulled clear on the final day's gravel stages to secure Toyota's 10th win of the season. Evans finished runner-up to limit the damage in the driver's standings. The result also tightened the Japanese manufacturer's grip on a 5th successive constructor's crown, extending its advantage over Hyundai. Hyundai's Adrian Fourmox, who had the lead after Friday, completed the podium. The Frenchman collected his 3rd top 3 result of the season. With that, we wrap up our first bulletin for this week on Derana Sports Central. Stay tuned as we bring you more highlights in the sporting world from right here on the home turf and around the globe. Well then, until tomorrow, I'm Rugby Championship signing off. Have a good night.